Here are 11 faceless AI YouTube niches that are blowing up right now. Copy these exact things. Now, guys, before we get into it, these, of course, are all automatable through the use of AI, and I'm going to kind of be walking you through exactly how you can do that. This is going to be a crazy value bomb, guys, so make sure to lock in. Let's get straight into it. And really quickly, if you guys want to go ahead and join my public Discord server, that's discord.gg/1%. Again, a super cool networking environment, and it's completely free to join. And as per usual, this is not financial advice. It's simply me giving my own opinion on some really cool niches that I've personally found. Now, coming up first, we have a super interesting one. This one is called Shades of Slate. Now, I have shown it previously, but they've kind of shifted their content a little bit recently. So essentially what they're posting is ultra long form videos. So literally 4-hour long videos that are completely made with AI. RPM, so how much you paid per 1,000 views, is probably close to about $25 per 1,000 views. And they're posting videos about kind of game fandoms and their lore behind it. So if you guys don't know, with the new change with YouTube, it's a bit risky to just post videos like lore to fall asleep to. It can get a little bit repetitive, so you want to make sure every single video is kind of covering a different topic altogether. And that's what they've sort of done. Like, what's so special about Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim's cut settlements, the liminality of Fallout, and they're essentially using AI to write the entire script for them. Of course, using deep research, using Grok or Claude to make the 4-hour script, using Algo or 11 Labs to actually do the voiceover. And then really your only expense in a niche like this is actually generating the content itself. And again, I'm going to show you guys in today's video how to make these videos in minutes, but a little bit more on that later. But in terms of views, these guys are pulling in about 700,000 long form views a month. And obviously times that by, let's say, a $17 RPM to be very conservative. This one channel is pulling in close to $12,000 a month. And again, very, very easy to replicate. And again, they only started about a year ago actually posting ultra long form content. Next up, we have a super cool channel. Now, this one isn't necessarily automatable with AI. Yes, the script, the voice, the thumbnail, and the ideas are, but in terms of editing, you will have to pay an editor. But again, it more than makes up for it with how insane this niche is. Now, they're essentially posting kind of these Iceberg theory ultra long form videos. You can see some of them here are like 8 hours long, over an hour long, 3 hours long, essentially posting videos like the ultimate Stranger Things Iceberg Explained. Now, if you don't know what icebergs are, it's essentially going into the lore of specific fandoms. So for example, there might be a Harry Potter iceberg, and it's like a little actual iceberg. And as you go down the iceberg, it's more like dark theories about that specific genre. Super cool niche. And again, if you literally just gave the screenshot of the iceberg to ChatGPT and told it to kind of recap the entire thing, you could write the entire script with AI and simply pay an editor to put it all together for like $50 a video. Now, this channel really isn't posting very consistent. Their last upload was a month ago, so this leaves a ton of room to actually grow in a space like this. Because again, when we start channels and when we're looking for niches, we want to find gaps on specific channels that are already doing well in which we can kind of improve on what they're doing. An upload schedule is a massive improvement on this one channel, just like that. Next up, we have Insomnia Stories. Now, this is insane. They're posting ultra long form content. Now, if you guys have seen, once again, I mentioned this prior, but the issue with doing like scary stories to fall asleep to consistently or lore to fall asleep to, YouTube's kind of cracking down on that quite heavily. So what they've actually done is started making each video packaged in a new format. So for example, like rather than just being scary stories, it's I work at a hospital. We keep a patient in the church tower. And essentially every video is a new topic. Now, on content like this, because it's only about 1 to 2 hours long, the RPM is only going to be about $14, but still amazing. So of course, do 3 times 4, they're doing about 1.2 million views a month at the moment. Let's say they have a $15 RPM. This one channel is making $18,000 a month. AI script, AI voice, AI thumbnail, everything on this one channel is completely AI. Now guys, this is where it gets crazy. If you want to work directly with me one-on-one in scaling an ultra long form channel, and you get complete private access to my custom software that can quite literally generate ultra long form videos with subtitles, music, background content, everything in minutes, that's produced.so, go ahead and check out monetize.net, fill out the form, watch the completely free video, and book a completely free call with myself. If you're not monetized on your ultra long form channel within 90 days of starting, you get a complete refund, no questions asked. Again, monetize.net, click the link below. More about this later. Let's get back into the video. Next up, we have Board Arcade. This is super cool. They're essentially not doing ultra long form, so we're taking a bit of a step back from that style of content, but they're posting FNAF theories. And as you can see, some of the videos are about an hour long and they're doing really well, so the RPM will be a lot higher. But they're posting kind of Five Nights at Freddy's theories, like FNAF 3's early theories were bad, hilarious FNAF theories that aged poorly, the biggest FNAF theories that aged badly. Now, just so you guys know how easy this channel is to replicate, I'm going to show you how I would copy one of their thumbnails right now. And before I do that, let's go ahead and check their revenue. So they're pulling in about about 200k views a month. Again, barely even uploading, posting like twice a month. They're probably making close to 5 grand a month. Now, this is how easy these thumbnails are to kind of replicate. Let's say you wanted to do this exact Five Nights at Freddy's thumbnail, but you wanted to make it say aged badly. Literally head over to vidIQ. Again, if you want to get full access to this for only $1 a month, usually it's 50 bucks. Go ahead and use vidiq.com/Blake. It'll give you the first month for only $1. Insane offer. Let me show you how crazy this is. So I'll click on reference. I'll go ahead and upload the thumbnail that I want to copy. And all I'm going to say is copy this exact FNAF thumbnail style, but change Freddy to Chica and change the background slightly. Instead of aged well, make it say aged horribly. Very, very simple, insanely easy to kind of replicate thumbnails in any style. And again, this exact style of content in terms of script writing, it's so easy to do. Let me go ahead and play it for you right now so you have a bit of an idea while we wait for the thumbnail to generate. And you guys can see.
Due to FNAF 4, a lot of theorists around the time believes
literally just an AI script and AI voice, and they're using Minecraft FNAF background gameplay that's completely copyright free. And again, you guys can see how insanely easy these thumbnails are to make. Look what I just made in a few seconds with vidIQ. Next up, we have Maker. Now, this is a super cool niche. Once again, they're doing similar to that Iceberg niche we were talking about before. Rather than doing it in like fandoms, like Harry Potter or Star Wars, they're doing it in actual games. Like Ultimate Cults, Religions, and Forbidden Beliefs Iceberg, tier 7. For example, the complete occult knowledge Iceberg. So kind of on like really scary theories, not so much fandoms, but more like real life stuff. Now, they are pulling in a crazy amount of views. And again, you can replicate this exact same niche, and there's a lot of room to improve on a space like this. I mean, look at the thumbnail style. We could definitely improve on this. I feel like I could personally make better thumbnails, and I don't even use Photoshop. Now, in terms of revenue, they're pulling in 400,000 long form views a month with about a $10 to $12 RPM. Let's go ahead and say $13 to be safe. So they're making about $5,000 in profit every single month, and they're only posting like 5 times a month. Next up, we have Professor Stein. Now, this is super cool. This is not ultra long form. They're essentially doing like how every major, whatever that word is, general died, history's biggest lies you still believe, every banned World War II item still illegal today. Now, in terms of actually replicating these niches, very, very easy to do. You can use vidIQ again to just make the 2D animation style. And these videos are crazy easy to actually create. Now, these guys only started about a year ago, and they're doing 4 million long form views a month at the moment. Again, the RPM is nowhere near as high as an ultra long form channel. You're still going to be looking at about $5 to $7 RPMs. Let's go ahead and say $6, pulling in 4 million views a month, 6 times 4. This one channel is making over 20 grand a month. Next up, we have a super cool niche. This one is called Top Health Tips. Now, they're posting videos about medical industry, and they're doing videos like sleep through the night, 5 exercises to stop frequent bathroom trips, stop waking up to pee at night, improve balance instantly with this one simple trick, literally using AI for the script, AI for the voice, stock footage for the background. And you guys can see like they're using an AI avatar to actually talk about the content itself, insanely bootstrapped. Now, they're actually pulling in quite a lot of views. They're doing about 2.6 million views a month. RPM on this style of content's probably about $7 because it's in the health industry. So this one channel is making close to $20,000 a month. And again, super, super easy one to actually replicate. Now we have No Longer Here. This is a pretty interesting niche for you guys to look into. They're posting videos on the older generation. So for example, endless heat without electricity, 25 DIY heating systems our grandparents used. Kind of talking about tricks that your grandparents, your grandma sort of used to stay alive back in the day, like 25 cheap meals without recipe that only 1950s housewives knew. For example, perfect seniors living alone, 25 easy 10-minute cleaning tricks. Now, this type of content is obviously catered towards the elderly, and it's entirely AI. I don't think I've ever seen something more AI than a niche like this, and they're pulling in about 2 million views a month with probably about a $7 RPM, so close to 15 grand a month. Now, the next niche we want to talk about is the scam report. Now, they're posting videos like never say yes on the phone, the recorded consent scam. They're essentially talking about all these different scams that are going along in the world right now. And again, I want to emphasize this niche isn't doing too good at the moment. I mean, they are posting quite consistently, but they haven't really had that breakthrough yet, although they have had a few kind of outlier videos. So if you are going to do a niche like this, I definitely try and replicate the outliers and see if we can get something to click. But I figured I'd include this on the list because I see a ton of potential with a niche like this. And again, if you guys don't know, in the kind of scamming virus niche, you can make a lot of money selling sponsorships to companies like NordVPN and stuff like that. So this has a ton of potential, even just outside of AdSense as a whole. And not to mention the AdSense RPM would be quite high because it's sort of in the cybersecurity niche. Now, coming up at the second to last, we have Kronos Recom. Now, this is insane. You can actually make these videos directly inside of Produce. Let me show you right now. So again, again, if you want to get access to produce, you have to join my one-on-one mentorship program where I work with you to scale an ultra long form channel, and you can quite literally do like 5 ultra long form channels in minutes with my software. But for example, let me go ahead and show you how this works. So this Kronos channel is doing videos like what if Deku was Red Hood's reincarnation in the movie. So essentially posting like anime what ifs that are 3 hours long, so probably about a $20 RPM. And these videos are 100% made with AI. Like it's so easy with my software. Head over to Script Studio, click on train your niche, go ahead and upload the URL of the video niche you want to copy, train it directly in here, press start training, head over to create script, choose the niche that you already trained and create a script in literal minutes without even having to use ChatGPT. You can choose the length. Once you have your script, head over to Video Studio, click on generate video. We have thousands of niches to choose from. You can literally choose from all the animes in the world. Let's say we wanted to do One Piece, literally click on this, choose your target duration, whether that's a 4-hour video, choose your image duration, upload your audio file, choose background music, choose ambient sounds, upload your intro video if you want one, and do the exact subtitles directly inside of our software. Now again, if you guys want to get access to this software, go ahead and check out monetize.net, fill out the form for completely free and book a call with myself. Now that channel is honestly quite crazy. Again, super easy to automate, and I definitely recommend a few of you guys looking into it. Now last but not least, we have the coolest channel of today's video. This one is called Jar Anime. Now this is insane. They're posting videos and they're pulling in, let's just say, close to about $30,000 a month at the moment, posting anime recaps. So like the entire story of, and then whatever the anime is called in however long, and usually it's about 90 minutes. Now, ChatGPT Deep Research is actually capable of recapping an anime because it scrapes the Wikipedia pages, the analogs, everything. So you can actually replicate a niche exactly like this in quite literally minutes. And again, you do have an expense in this niche. You have to pay obviously editors to actually combine the content, but I'm actually running one of these at the moment and we're only paying close to $70 a video and we're posting daily. So again, it is going to start adding up, but I see a ton of potential in a niche like this to actually scale to 6 figures. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to join my public Discord server, that's discord.gg/1%. Again, a super cool networking environment, and it's completely free to join. We run a ton of giveaways in there, and you get early access to these niches. And again, if you want to work directly with me, go ahead and check out monetize.net. Again, if you aren't monetized on your ultra long form channel within the first 90 days, you get a complete refund. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.